Hi, everybody. Here's another media moment, a shorter form video, um, about 10 to 15 minutes, where I want to come on and discuss a specific topic, but I know it won't be a half an hour to a 45-minute video. So I try to keep these videos to about 10 to 15 minutes. I will start my timer because I do like to talk. Okay. So it should be clear to everybody that our mediumship, our healership, any sort of spirit work that we're doing, of course, it's meant to help us. I do believe our spirituality is also meant to give us a more enjoyable and fulfilling physical life, and when we're here in the physical realm. So please always remember that it's, please train and work on your abilities and your development and all that, but take in the messages that you're hearing from your guides, from spirit contacts, from spirit controls, whoever you're communicating with and who's communicating through you. I do believe it's always about joy and happiness and how we're supposed to have a good life. We're supposed to enjoy our life. Of course, it's not a perfect life. We're here to learn, we're here to progress. And we do progress and learn the quickest when we're confronted with challenges. But that's the way the physical realm works. Okay. With the world the way it is now, with what's going on, there seems to be problems and issues in many countries, in many regions of the earth. A lot of people are afraid, a lot of people are angry, a lot of people are confused. It's just where we are in the world. It will get better. The pendulum always swings from light to dark, right? So we're sort of in the darkness a bit, but the light always wins. The light always prevails. But what I'm hearing a lot from people that I have the pleasure and honor of working with is, how can they help all these people? How can they save all these people? How can they work with the animals and work with grieving parents and work with people who have lost with their loved ones, their spouses? They're all overwhelmed. How they can help? Going out and trying to work with as many people and organizations as possible. And at the end of the day, you really will burn yourself out. What I've learned and what Spirit has told me and what I've been telling people, and it seems to help them, is I really consider us spirit workers, think about yourself like a lighthouse, shining your light brighter on dark nights, moonless nights, where the only thing that people who are trying to reach the shore or having to avoid dangerous situations only have your light to guide them. Now, a lighthouse does not move. A lighthouse does not go and search out people to save or help. People seek out this lighthouse. So be a lighthouse. Allow the people that you can help to find you. Anyone who comes to you, help as much as you possibly can. We cannot save anybody. We can plant seeds in people's minds and people's souls that we hope they sprout and grow and help these people. We can show them the door, but we can't make anyone walk through any door. They have to walk through it themselves. We can show them where it is. Saving is really not part of how I feel um, what my service is. The service that I like to offer people is to help them and to let them find their own light and to guide them in the darkness like a lighthouse. And then they go off out into the world, and hopefully they become lighthouses of their own and they can help people. But to think about going out and helping every animal that you possibly can, every person that you possibly can, every organization that you possibly can, you're going to deplete yourself. What I do every day before I look at my emails, before I go onto this computer, before I power up my phone, I have a cup of tea, I light a candle, and along with my prayers every day to just allow me to be a clear and pure channel for spirit, God, the upper realms to work through, I ask them to bring me the people that I can help. I'm not meant to help everybody. There are other mediums and other healers that are meant to help certain people, and I'm meant to help other people. So I don't want to go out and save the world. I can't. I'm one person. backed by spirit, supported by spirit, yes, but I just want to help the people that are guided to me, guided by my light. So, in a world where there is not a lack of people to help, not a lack of people that feel they need to be saved, um, just be a lighthouse with your light burning bright, work on your foundation so you're grounded, centered, cannot be blown over by the storms of life, cannot be pushed over by the tides of humanity, of the energy that's definitely moving around the earth now. Be a steady, firm light with a foundation that cannot be destroyed, and just allow these people to find you. That has helped me a lot. In the beginning of my journey, I really tried to help every person that I sought out and sought me out, every organization that I could find, like I said before, grieving parents, grieving partners, everything. And I could help people, but it really kind of wore me down. So what I do now is I just really reach out to the spirit realm and say, just bring me the people that I'm meant to help, that I'm meant to hopefully open their eyes or teach them how to open their eyes, I guess is a better way of putting it, to open their ears to see the truth, the spiritual truth that that organize the universe, in the physical realm and the spirit realm, which is compassion, which is love, which is to help humanity where we can. But also have had to learn that I can work with 4 or 5 people daily with healing sessions, and I want them to be as healthy as they possibly can, mind, body, and spirit. It's not up to me where the healing goes. The way it's not up to me what evidence comes through for a spirit contact, or what my guide, when my guide is acting as a spirit control, when he speaks through me, it's not my job to decide what he's going to say. He's going to say what the person needs or the people need that are in the congregation, in the audience, or my sitter. So all I can do is just be a pure channel to allow spirit to help in the way they deem correct for that individual or for that group. But I allow spirit to bring me these people. I allow spirit to bring people into me, to work with me. So hopefully I can at least move them the right way. So I got distracted. What I was saying before about healing sessions or mediumship sessions, of course I'm giving people love. I want people to feel seen. I'm compassionate. I'm tolerant. All life is precious, but I have to be careful how I say this. I cannot get so involved with every person, right? I can't feel their pain and get upset by it, because I probably have like another 2 sessions to do an hour or two later. So of course I love them, and as a fellow living being, I want them to have the best life possible. I want them to receive healing, but I have to really practice this compassionate detachment, where I have compassion for you and I want to help you, but I can't get too involved with you in terms of getting very upset about your illness or your grief. I allow myself just to sort of move out of the way and allow spirit to work with them. So I don't get so emotionally involved with everyone who's I'm working with, because I can't. There are too many, and I want to be the best for everyone. So it's sort of like if you go to a therapist and you're telling them a story that is traumatic, and the psychologist, the therapist, just starts crying and bawling with you, and you're coming for help, and they're just sort of commiserating with you. That's not helping you. And that's definitely not helping a therapist who has another 5 or 6 sessions the same day, if they start to spin down and get so wrapped up in your pain, in your grief, in your health issues, right? So compassionate detachment, I'm giving you compassion, but I have to separate myself a bit and protect myself, protect my energy. So all of these things come into play as people approach me and as people are guided to me. And I believe it's by spirit, I believe it's by God that they come to me. But to burn your light as bright as possible, that you can attract all the people that are meant to learn from you, to be healed through your words, and to be healed through the words that are being channeled through you by spirit, or the healing being channeled through you. But that light that is burning, I have to protect my light. I have to protect the frequency of my light, the brilliance of my light. Okay. So be a lighthouse, be a light that's burning bright in the darkness, that people see and people are attracted to and people are guided towards, for safety, for healing, for help. And they will come. You will have as many people as you can handle, I guarantee it. But just really reach out to spirit and ask them to bring the people to you that you can help. Everybody else will find other mediums, other healers, other professionals that can help them. But the people that are attracted to me that spirit brings, those are the ones I know that I'm supposed to help. I'm going to say it again. My light is my responsibility. My light is my responsibility to burn as bright as possible. And what helps me a lot with my light is realizing I'm just a vessel. I'm just a channel. The biggest thing that I can do for spirit is to keep myself as clear and in harmony. But I also cannot give away my light. Like, people could be attracted to my light, but I can't give away my light. Protect your light. Be compassionate with people, with all living beings, with animals, with everything. But always just keep a little bit of a distance. Don't give so much of yourself, because if you really want to build this as a semi-professional business, be a professional, to create this into a working business, you have to protect your energy, and you can't give it to everyone coming to you because you have other sessions the same day or that week. Okay. So I'm not saying be cold and uncaring, be compassionate and give love, but just keep a little bit of a buffer, because you have like more readings to do and more healings to do later in the day, or later in the week, later in the month, doesn't matter. But you can't give yourself away so easily, because your light starts to diminish. And the point is to be a lighthouse, to be a strong, vibrant light burning in the dark that attracts people. So think about that. Think about yourself as a lighthouse that also protects its light. So it's burning bright forever, because this physical life that we're all living now, that's over in a snap of a finger, right? In a blink of an eye, in the near time anyway, from what I've heard. It's really quick. So enjoy your life, have a good life, help as many people as you can, but also help yourself, and allow the people to come to you, because they will. Okay. Okay, my fellow lighthouses, I will talk to you later. Have a good day. Bye.